Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I simply wanted to ask, how are you doing? How is your professional life? Is everything fine?
Yeah. English learning journey is going on. I'm working
Hmm.
on vocabulary
Okay.
and yeah,
So,
reading
any
books. Yeah.
what books are you reading then?
Now currently I'm reading a 30-day Change Your Habit, Change Your Life. It's a self-help book.
Self-help books. So you prefer
Yeah.
self-help books?
Yes, yes. I like to
Okay.
read self-help
Hmm.
book.
So how long do you take to read one book, by your estimation?
No, it's not like that. I'm completing the book in one week or 2 week. That
Hmm.
is not my goal to complete the book. I want to learn the content and learn the vocabulary from that.
Okay, understood. But if you're properly spending all of your time in understanding the vocabulary, learning the content, it takes you 1 week, is it?
No, it's 1 or 3 weeks most of the time.
3 weeks.
3 weeks or
Hmm.
1 month means
Okay.
I'm reading only read only for 20 minutes or half an hour.
Okay. I simply wanted to get a judge on your reading speed. But there are other factors, especially now that you're starting, you will have to research about vocabulary that you're coming across. So, yes, it might take you time.
Yeah,
Okay.
if there is a do it today book,
Hmm.
so that book is very easy and
Hmm.
very what simple
Simple?
language. So I
Hmm.
have read that book in 2 days. That is
Okay.
a 195 and interest also matters means
Hmm.
what content there is. So today was good book.
Okay. So, the book that you read today you liked. Am I correct?
Sorry.
No, the book that you read today you liked it. So, you said today was good book, is what you said. Can you hear me, Poonam?
Yeah, but I didn't understand what you're saying. I don't
Okay.
understand.
So you just told you use this sentence, right? Today was good book.
No, that
Hmm.
book name is Do It Today.
Okay. Then, so when you're talking about a title of a book or title of an article, you have to specify that. Do it today by this author was a good book. Because some book titles have, they seem like normal English phrases and they don't mix well
Mhm.
together. So the rule is
Huh.
that whenever you're talking about a book, you use the author's name also, or you
Okay.
say the title's name separately. I read a book called Do It Today. It was a good book. Two separate sentences.
Okay.
So you let the listener know that it's a book and the name of the book is this, and then what you think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I know not a lot of people speak about books in English until you're a reader, an ardent reader. So this is the rule that you have. But fantasy stories have different names, right? But self-help books have normal English phrases only. How to do it in 10 days, how to do it in 15 days, how to train your subconscious mind. So all of this might not be, people may not know it's a book title.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So a topic for today's session, I think it was dreams.
Yeah, dreams.
Hmm. Are you interested in speaking about that topic, or would you like to change the topic, Poonam?
Yeah, I would like to change the topic.
Okay. What do you wish to speak about?
Um, I don't have. Let's talk about dream now because when I was read that topic, okay, I
Hmm.
gone through that topic.
Okay.
Then uh, there is a question that what will I talk about dream or I don't have con- as much content because before starting the session, I just went through the daily
Hmm.
went through the topic.
Notes.
Then I just recognize. I just recalling that what will I say in this session,
Hmm.
or one phrase or one sentence that is key point. Like I just
Hmm.
refer. But today I don't have
Anything like that.
as much.
Okay. So now, Poonam, I have an advice for you. We do give the session notes to make you feel comfortable so that you know what you're going to speak about or you have some basic idea about the topic. But it is not necessary that you have to prepare or rehearse or what you're going to say or what sort of words you're going to use. I don't recommend that. Please don't do that. Because what is your ultimate goal about for learning English? You wish to speak English no matter what situation comes to you, right? Without preparation, without rehearsing. Whenever you are put into a situation, you should be able to handle that situation with ease in English. If you get used to preparing before coming to a conversation, we don't get that impromptu, okay, what will Poonam say now without preparation? I will not know. And you yourself will not know. How will I handle that situation? So you can read about it, open Google, read about different things, have that in your memory, have that as knowledge and not as a pre rehearsed item. Use that knowledge to speak with me. This is fine. Okay. So if I simply ask you, what is your greatest dream, Poonam? Like, what is something that you wish to do before you leave this earth? What will your answer be?
So there are much about dreams. I
Mm,
have so many points. I have to do so many things before leaving this earth. But yeah, so there are main factor is I uh, want to be fluent in English. This is my first.
mm. You're almost
Yeah,
there. So yeah, we are doing that then.
yeah. Then I wanted to uh, uh, give shelter for women like who are helpless, we can say.
Okay. Mm,
uh, who- some nowadays also there are so many problems about women, so I want to help those women who are going through the problems and going through the domestic violence or any
mm.
issue. So
Okay.
that is my purpose for like for children and for kids. So we have in the world or in India there are so many people are doing for
Mm.
children and kids, but and for old age people also means they have
Elderly,
shelters.
can we say call
Yeah,
them elderly people?
yeah, elderly
Mm.
people, they have shelters and so many people are working for them, but
Mm.
so many less people are working for women
Mm.
about women's problem.
Oh, okay. Lovely, lovely idea, but actually. So will you
Yeah,
say
but
that? Mm.
yeah,
Yes, continue, please.
yeah, I was saying that yeah, nowadays also some people are working for women,
Mm.
but we can say it's a 20% people are working for women, and
There should be more, right?
yeah, that should be
Mm.
more.
Yeah. Okay. So all of these things are something that you want to do, right? In terms of tenses, what tense will this come under, Poonam? You're already learning English. Let us forget that. So the things that you have not done, opening a shelter for women, doing things for underprivileged people. These are things I think you have not started doing yet. So, uh,
Okay.
so what tense will
I
this come under?
okay. So I have to say like that. I would like to.
Yes, perfect. I would like to. That is one phrase you can use. I want to. That is another phrase you can use. The idea is that future tense. Because you're
Yeah,
talking
this
about
is
your dreams and goals, we use future
yeah.
tense. This is a set thing. You should not forget that. Because you said, what is the difference between want to and wanted to?
I
I want to do this, but I wanted to do this. What is the difference between these two sentences in terms of meaning?
okay. No,
Hmm.
I don't.
You don't know. Okay. Let's say I'm telling you that I want to become a good English teacher. I want to become a good English teacher in a couple of five years or so, an experienced English teacher. This is in the future. So I'm giving you a timeline of 5 years. So within 5 years, I would like to be more experienced. This is my like, and I want to do that. Now, let us say I wanted to be a doctor when I was young.
Okay,
When I
that
was
is
a
past
child,
tense.
past tense. This idea or this wish of mine was in the past. So wanted is past, and I do not want it anymore. So yeah, I'm
Okay,
not going to do that anymore. My wish has stopped. This is the
okay,
difference between want to and wanted to. One is future, and the other one is past. Because you said I wanted to give shelter for women. So the meaning of the sentence is, in the past you wanted to do that, but now you don't want to do that anymore.
okay,
So you should say, I want to give shelter to women who are in need, who are under domestic violence, or who are not privileged enough. So we say want to.
okay.
Hmm. So one small ed will change the meaning of your entire sentence. Ed form,
Sentence.
the yeah, the past form.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that is a means main it's an important word like wanted and want. I I must say that I want to do that.
Yes.
मुझे करना है अभी.
Ha. Yes. Exactly. That is the meaning that we are there. We have. So you understood the difference, right? Do you have any questions of how to use it?
No, now I completely understood that.
Hmm.
I'll take care of that because
Okay. Great. Hmm.
before as well I was using wanted. I wanted to fluent in English. So that is totally wrong sentence.
Yes, it's a
I
wrong
want to
sentence.
be fluent in English.
English. Yeah. So it's some at that point, if I correct you, you will be confused. So now you have some idea about grammar, present, past scenarios, the ed forms and all. If I tell you all of this in the beginning itself, okay, Poonam, this sentence is wrong. This is the reason behind it. You will be like, she's telling me so many complex things. How will I learn? English is so difficult. So, but now you are not at that stage. Now you're ready to
Yeah.
hear the reason behind a mistake or the explanation behind different English concepts. So that is why you get feedback at different points. Okay, I have been using this for a very long time, but nobody ever told me that. The reason would be, maybe at that point you weren't ready to understand that concept, but now when you're getting the feedback, you're ready. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then, similarly, you said that you were talking about books, remember, and you're talking about interest in a topic. So, if the book is interesting, it will take you less time to read. But if the book is not interesting, it will take you more time to read. This is the topic that you were speaking about. And the commentary you gave was, when I was read that topic.
Okay. Wait.
Mm,
It's a view. Yeah. Now it's
mm. Yeah, so I was talking about this. You use this sentence, when I was read that topic.
whenever.
When I was read that topic. So
Okay.
this is past. How would you make it past more perfectly?
when
I was read that topic. So should I will type it in the chat box so that you can see.
yeah.
This sentence has an extra word that is not needed that. But if I take out that extra word, the meaning of the sentence changes. You should make sure that the meaning of the sentence does not change, and it remains in the past tense.
Okay. When I was read that topic. Okay.
Hmm.
Read.
Read or read.
Read.
Do we use read for present tense or past tense?
Present tense.
Present tense. So you're trying to say that when you read a particular topic, you had some feeling. So you do not need was there. When I read that topic, I felt that it was boring. Or when I read that particular topic, I felt that it was interesting. You do not need
Okay.
was and read together. It's an redundant verb. It's already in the past tense. Read and read has the same meaning for past tense and present tense. The spelling does not change. The word does not change. Read in the present, in the past, in the future is the same word. It does not change. Only pronunciation changes. So when I read that topic, I felt that it was boring. Some
Okay.
sentences. Mm.
So red is not required there. Only I
No, no,
was
no,
read that.
no, 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 no. Was is not required there. Yeah, that is what
Okay.
I was
What?
trying to say. Some sentences
Okay.
do not require an auxiliary verb. Was is an auxiliary verb, right? Helping verb.
Yeah.
Some sentences do not require an auxiliary verb to make sense. I know it's
Okay.
a exceptional rule. Yeah.
So I cannot use that. I was read that book. No.
Okay. Now this is a different case. Here in this sentence, you're giving me a hypothetical situation. You felt something only when you were reading the book. When is the highlight of that sentence?
Mm-hmm.
When you were reading the book, it came to you that it was boring. But if I take out when, and there is no when in the sentence, I was reading that topic makes sense because you're simply giving a statement and there is no interior meaning to it.
Okay.
Hmm. Let's say if when I eat fish, I get rashes. In this sentence, there is a condition. Only when I eat fish, I get rashes. When? So when is that
Mhm.
condition? Similarly, when I read the topic, I realized that it was boring. Sorry, when I read that topic.
When I read
So
that topic.
until then, I had
So,
no idea it was boring.
so I
Understood
can
the
use
difference?
that. I was going through the that topic and I found that like that I can
Yes.
use.
You can use it without when also. You can convey the same meaning. I was reading a book, but it was very boring.
Yeah.
Two separate sentences. You can convey the same thing in English in many different ways, but when you're using a certain word, or you have to follow the rules that come with that word or that grammar particle. Hmm. You said, what did you say? I was read that book. No, I was read that book is incorrect. I was reading that book is correct.
Hmm.
Was reading ing form.
Hmm.
Hmm. Right. Grammar is very interconnected. If you get one part of it wrong, like you will come to a different point. You will always tenses and verbs are interconnected to each other. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I stopped to learn grammar and start the speaking. So it will happen gradually.
Gradually, yes, that is true. That much is true. Any
Yeah.
doubts? I didn't confuse you, right? So in this sentence, it was half of a sentence. So you can either say, when I was reading that book, I felt it was boring, or I read the book, it was pretty boring.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I read that book. I read that topic. It was a boring.
Yes, it was a boring topic.
It's not-
Okay, great. Um, all right. So far, it is good. Violence. I think violence you pronounce it slightly differently. We say violence. Violence.
Violence.
Good. Okay.
I pronounce violence.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't very clear. So domestic violence.
Okay, domestic violence.
Similarly, I want to give shelter for women. Rather than this sentence is grammatically correct, but there is a way of making it sound even better. I want to give shelter to underprivileged women, or I want to give shelter to women who are lacking it, especially women who are experiencing domestic violence and who have no place to go. You can make that sentence longer and add more details.
Yeah, and with the good words like
Good vocabulary. Yeah.
it's
Old age is a period. Old age is a period, and elderly is a name. So we can't call them old age people, we call them elderly. And we call children children, right? We don't call them we don't call them young child or childs. There is no word like that. So we also don't say young age. When we are comparing it, it's young age versus old people, something like that. Young versus old. That's how we say it. So old age is not a word. You can call them elderly too. So I want to provide care and shelter. People nowadays, elderly have a lot of people looking after them, but women do not. So here I'm talking about the way that you organize that whole uh, speech.
story. Yeah,
Yeah, the
speech.
whole speech. So you were trying to say that elderly people and children have a lot of people looking after them, but women are left in the loop, and you want to care for them.
Women, what you said, women are
Women are
left in the
left, yeah, left in the loop.
loop. LOOP.
LOOP. It's simply a metaphor saying that women are not cared for. Mm, yeah. So that part wasn't grammatically wrong or grammatically incorrect, simply structural. How to make it more structurized so that the people who are listening to you will understand your intentions more clearly.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I will listen this recording 2 to 3 times. Then, if somebody asks me that question, then I'll
Yes,
use that. I
yes.
can use that.
So you can do that now also. So let us say I'm asking you again, what are your dreams in the future? What is something that you definitely want to do in the future? So how will you answer me?
Oh my God. Uh, Nowadays, for elderly people or kids, they have uh, they for no, many people are working for them, uh, but for, no, women are uh, no. Can you repeat again?
Okay, that's okay. I think I put you on the spot. It's fine. You can. My intention was to tell you that you don't have to prepare. Now you have an idea of how to say it and how to put it into a sentence, right? But I think you're a little bit hesitant to get it wrong now. It's fine. Try not to prepare and speak from your mind with the words that you already know, if possible. Or if you feel comfortable preparing, prepare. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay?
But before preparing, what happened means I could talk, or
Okay.
if I didn't prepare, then I couldn't talk.
Hmm.
That is the issue. So
I think we would
before
get to
I
a point
was
where you don't
just
have to prepare. You would. It will slowly
okay.
happen. That can be your next target. slowly try only reading about what you're going to speak about, and then come to the class and put them all into an order, because not all tutors ask you the questions that are there in the PDF. So depending on how your conversation is going, the questions will change, right? So there is no use maybe in preparing, but you can read about the topic just so that you are aware of what to say. Right. So it's like, let's say you do a presentation and you know what the presentation is about. So if a teacher asks you a question, you can answer it. You do not know what question the teacher will ask you, but you're knowledgeable about the topic, so you can answer.
Yeah, knowledge is the important, means
Yes.
that knowledge and correct words is important.
Yes, exactly. All right then, Poonam. So today was a good
Yeah,
session. I hope you learned something again.
yeah, absolutely. I
Okay, my
do.
pleasure then. So I'll see you again. Have a good day ahead,
Thank
whatever is
you.
left of today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye
then.
bye.